642 new this morning, advocating for our law enforcement community. Did you know this? The men and women who protect and serve our communities are more likely to suffer from PTSD and depression than the rest of us. I recently sat down with DPS head Colonel Jeffrey Glover about what his department is doing to try and take a proactive approach. There have been reports that morale, not just with DPS, but really all law enforcement agencies, have really taken a hit over recent years. What do you think is causing that?
It comes back to public trust, right? I mean, some of it, stems from 2020, George Floyd, a lot of upheaval that happened during that time frame. We lost a lot of credibility during that time frame. It comes back to still being able to garner that kind of trust and support that's needed. And instead of shying away from that, we have to engage our community. We have to talk about, how the community wants to be policed, as opposed to going in and telling them how they're going to be policed. Things of that nature is the reason why we started advisory committees, to be able to have some of the various community groups to have a say, be able to have conversations with us, and to also understand exactly where the pain points are.
Pain not just in the communities they serve, but also within their ranks. According to a 2024 study published on the National Library of Medicine website, public safety personnel have twice the rate of PTSD and depression as the rest of the population.
We've done a lot on the mental health side of things, ensuring that we are putting things in place that is going to help enhance the role that they're in, and be able to provide them enough assurances that when they come in, and if they don't feel like they are in the right mind space, we're doing things to make sure that we're helping them to frame that for themselves, so that way they can move forward and do a good job out in the field.
And that includes helping troopers cope with burnout. I feel like burnout is such a layered, nuanced thing. So how do you go about helping troopers who feel burned out?
One of the things that we've done is we started to pilot a program called Trulio, which is sort of monitoring the body-worn camera analytics. It monitors for disposition, tone, exactly how they're interacting with the public. Gives us a little bit of a feedback as to whether or not that trooper is starting to get to a place where they're burnt out. On top of that, some of the things that we've implemented in the agency was Vitania from Heal to Heroes. They have an opportunity to sit down, they put their hand on a cradle, and it actually sends a sort of an electrical pulse through the body, monitors the brain, gives them feedback, because once you are looking at the whole person, you're looking at the overall health of the individual, they do a better job of being able to come in with a clear mind, clear conscience, and be able to do the work.
After I interviewed Colonel Glover, I picked up the phone and I called Trulio, which does body camera analytics. They told me they can also serve as a digital workforce. While the officer is off, then when they come back, they get an intelligence briefing. It can also help them find leads and tells you what you missed when you were gone. Trulio says they work with other departments across the state, from DPS, also police in Apache Junction, Queen Creek, Casa Grande, Sahuarita, Snowflake, Sholo, and Winslow. Also, I want to mention this. Colonel Glover had told me starting next year, troopers will be able to take what's being called a wellness reprieve. Once troopers reach 15 years of service, they could take a month off, fully paid. For more of my interview with Colonel Glover, head to the main page of abc15.com.
So important that we're talking about mental health, especially in the field of first responder work, because they see so much.
Absolutely. And of all the interviews I've done with law enforcement here in the Valley over the past 11 and a half years, I've never done one focusing on mental health, so I thought this was a fascinating conversation. As I mentioned, for more of it, for the extended interview, you could check out the story on abc15.com.
Great report.